And now, Drama Libre's theme for next week.
A beacon shines along the road, where weary travelers pause and stay, a haven bright where tales unfold, to break the endless stretch of gray. The jerky wall stands proud and tall, with peppered spice and smoky zest, a bounty stretching down the hall of taffy, nuts, and all the best. The soda flows in streams so wide, while coffee warms the traveler's hand. Fresh sandwiches and pies inside invite the road-worn hearts to land. With shining halls and spotless grace, a welcome stop for all who please. A smile awaits in this bright place. We'll see you at Buc-ee's. On Saturday, January 18th, 2025, Drama Libre visits the highway truck stop mecca called Buc-ee's. Drama Libre, leading the revolution against drama, one party at a time.
My apologies. I just realized I had no sound. For some reason, my stuff defaulted to the wrong mic, which never works. Anyway, here we go. Welcome to Bucky's, everybody. This is an awesome build. Every week, it's a brand new build from the Drama Libre team. For those of you who haven't been here before, I made some cracks earlier in this thing, which weren't recorded, so that's really a bummer. About the see, even Bucky's has electrical chargers, and then I made a crack about how this is the ugliest truck in the world. I truly, 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 sincerely mean that. In my opinion, this is the ugliest truck in the world. It looks like it doesn't have adequate storage by a long shot. It looks like a wannabe Hummer, except it's electric. One of the reasons I like trucks is if you have to move stuff, that flatbed really does help you. This isn't to me. This is not a truck. This is a car. Why? It doesn't have a decent flatbed. This is ridiculous. And it reminds me of, if you've ever seen Back to the Future movies, it reminds me of a DeLorean. It's just not pretty. It's not pretty. I like real trucks. Like this, that's a real truck. Look at that flatbed. Look at all that storage space. Yes, it has guns in the back. I wouldn't have those. But I love the idea of having all that space because you can move stuff around. And it comes in really handy. Especially if you have to move or something. But anyway, I heard Bucky's is like Walmart on steroids because of the whole gas stuff and it just makes it a lot easier. You go there, you get everything. And here are our lovely dinky friends dancing, getting their groove on. All right. Thank you for the heads up on the no sound. I have no idea what happened to my mic. And normally I do a sound check, but I was in such a rush tonight that I skipped the sound check. Note to self, don't skip the sound check. I do not have any music going right now, unfortunately, and I will eventually. I just need to get a collection of music going and credits, and I have to note it in advance. But for those of you who are here, the DJ is Ronaldo de Bevic. Bucky's is, of course, not in Southern California, so we don't get the benefit of a Bucky's. But I heard they have, like, super... The funny part about Bucky's, I hear, is that they have really good food there. So, like, if you happen to be traveling and coming across a Bucky's, it's, like, the best place to stop because you go in, You get your stuff to nosh on, and then you can keep traveling. There's of course a proper bathroom and everything, and you fill up on your gas and do all the things you need to do, and then you get back on the road. So it's all good. It's all good. I like Jeeps, but they feel like what I'm not a fan of is I worry that if you're in a Jeep, it's cold. It's one of those cars where the air kind of seeps in. That's the only thing that worries me. I don't know if that's true about a Jeep. I just know that it has that look to it. Like it's going to be, that kind of car. I have a sedan. My sedan, it feels like it's airtight, once you get in, that's it. So it's really nice and cozy. If I turn on the heater goes really well, and I'm happy. This is pretty. This is very pretty. I could love this car. I just love the look of her. She's pretty. Now, everybody calls, like, ships and cars, you call them her. I don't know why. I do respect that, though, because my black car is a her. She's feisty like me. And she's awesome. A Hummer. See, these are such gas guzzlers, I can't handle them. I like the look of them per se. I just don't like the fact that they're notoriously horrible for the environment because of all the gas they use. And I shouldn't talk because the truth is I use a gas. I use a car with gas. But say that. It's the curse of the fossil fuel, and when I bought it, my car is not a young car at this point. It's aged. So when I was buying it, there really weren't electric cars that were viable. So that's why I went that direction. What else? We have been on for 14 minutes, but I've only been talking for I don't know how long, not very long. This is Drama Libre Presents. We try to do a live stream I try to do it, not we. Unless I'm talking about me and my fleas. No, I'm kidding. It's me. I try to do a live stream every week. Because every week it's a brand new build, brand new look. And then this look disappears. And usually it disappears forever. The only time you will have the good fortune to see a Drama Libre build again, a second time, is potentially at the Second Life birthday event. Because usually they set aside land where you can put your event or build down. So it's a great way to refresh your memory on a particular build if you really loved it. Now, what else? Jinkies. Okay. I'm thinking favorite when I'm traveling. If I'm in the car and I'm doing a road trip, my favorite thing to nosh on is bottled water, because I love bottled water. Bottled water, and I also like to nosh on, of all things, dig this, Munchos. Now, I don't know if you've even heard of Munchos. They are still around. You can still get them, but they are hard to get. I know pretty much every store that I used to hunt them down basically has reduced their stock. So they still have them. They're about $2.99 a bag. Comes in 4.5-ounce packets. It's good. I enjoy them. They're potatoey, and it's part of the Frito-Lay line of snacks. And what else? What else do I know? I think that's it. They are discontinued. They haven't been discontinued, although there are people that sometimes wonder because they can't seem to find them anywhere, so they think they are discontinued, but they aren't. They just reduced how many they make, so they're a lot harder to find. One of the ironies that I found was that if you buy them on Amazon, they charge you not $2.99 a bag like your local supermarket would if you knew where to get them at the local supermarket. No, they charge you $5 a bag, $10 a bag. They charge you so much, it's insane. This is why, yours truly, I have broken free from the Amazon beast. I used to love Amazon. And then I started kind of seeing the writing on the wall when they started making problems with returns and how returns were becoming really difficult. When they started, basics, little basics that bothered me a ton about that. So I just decided at one point, I'm not going to pay for Prime anymore. And I stopped paying Prime last year. And I do not regret not paying Prime anymore. The truth is, if I want Prime, I can pay for it for a month and then get off it. If there's something that I really want from Amazon. But the truth is, there's so many knockoff products right now on that site. Fake reviews and all sorts of stuff that I'm no longer a fan. I'd rather go direct to source. To make sure that I'm getting the right product from the right vendor. It's too easy to get faked out these days just because somebody has a better price point. And one time I was super, not even just a little bit disappointed, but super disappointed with Amazon. I have a cat, and there's this stuff called Fellaway that I bought. And they have two sizes of Fellaway. They have a Fellaway that's a tiny, tiny, tiny bottle. That's a spray that's supposed to calm your cat when your cat has anxiety. I know my cat has anxiety. It sounds ridiculous, but it is true. And so I thought I was buying the right size at the price point that it's normally at. And then I find out, guess what? I got the size that's a tiny size for that exact same price point. And it was just the pictures were exactly the same. From that point on, I haven't trusted Amazon, because I was like, at Chewy, they don't sell the tinier version. They sell the standard version at the standard price point, and I can trust Chewy because they don't, I didn't feel screwed over by Chewy, because at the end of the day, I know what I'm getting. But when I got screwed over at Amazon, I was really upset. Because, yeah, they didn't charge me for shipping, but they gave me, not even half the product. It was super disappointing. Absolutely super disappointing. So, no regrets. I am completely, off Amazon. Just because, I don't know. I'm kind of picky. I really want to get a quality product, and I'm not sure that's the safe space to do that anymore. Also, they just opened a brand new thing to compete with Temu and Shine. That's supposed to be bulk items and stuff. I don't buy from Shine. I don't buy from Temu. And especially because we're hearing so much stuff about tariffs at this point, I just don't want, the quality there is just not there. So the last thing I want to do is make the mistake of getting dependent on a low quality product that now I'm going to have to probably pay twice as much on because of some goofy tariff that some person in DC decided to place. I'm just over it. I'd rather pay for an American product and get the American price and just get it over with. Now, granted, we'll see if we can even have that. It's hard to say. But worst case scenario, I'll just buy food ingredients or sewing products and then just do it that way. Because Lord knows, you sometimes have to, make adjustments to get what you want. I just want to be careful about, it's just weird the way things are headed. I want to be really careful about how I spend my cash. Especially because our grocery prices have not gone down, and I've been really disappointed over that. And so now I'm noticing what certain stores are doing, and I'm letting my dollars do the talking, and I don't buy unless I see the price point I want. And I hope most people are doing the same thing, just because if you do that, they'll start paying more attention, and they'll be forced to lower their prices. I just saw a brand new market that opened in my area that I had never heard of. Their price points were so much better than my normal Vaughn's and Ralph's. And because it's in the same area, both of those supermarkets that are name brand felt the hit. And I was impressed by that, in the sense that they started trying to compete, but they still couldn't put the quality in it because they weren't paying attention enough. And so now I know where to go for what I want. And I always keep my eyes open. I check those specials. I check everything I can just to make sure my butt goes as far as it can go. And what else? I guess that's it. I was going to talk recipes tonight, and food recipes, but I don't know if you guys are into food right now. I know I've had dinner and I'm stuffed, so I'm not really in a craving mode or anything right now. And I'm not craving sugar either, which is kind of a good thing. So, bladder buster. That's funny. But, jinkies, there's just a lot to look out for. There, I don't know, for those of you who are in California, I hope you're all safe. I have no idea what is coming up for us in Cali. I'm in Southern California, in LA, but I'm in prime LA city territory, so I don't really get affected by anything at this point. But that's just pure luck. I've had friends in the suburbs and stuff who have been affected and have lost definitely property and things, so it's kind of a scary thing. But other than that, it's like, and I have relatives who live in fire territory too, so it's a very scary, scary thing. I've been keeping my eye open and checking in on them. All right, I guess that's it. That's all I've kind of got. Okay, now we've been on for 25 minutes, so that's it for the live stream tonight, guys. I'm not going to go too far into anything else. Hope you are enjoying the Buc-ee's party. If you're not, come on over, check this build out. You don't have to do it with people or friends to explore it. Just go ahead and check it, and you never know what you'll find. But have a good weekend, everybody. Stay safe. I know that on Monday it's going to be super cold, so if you're back east, please stay safe, stay warm, stay indoors if you can, and cozy and cuddly under a blankie. Other than that, have a great week, and I will see you guys. I will literally see you guys next week, hopefully, crossing fingers. And that's all I've got for you.